Visitor Center, and I am here with special guest Tracy Wyatt Harris. I knew I would mess that up. Been practicing it all day to get the names in. And Tracy Wyatt, because you're actually from Gaffney, and a lot of people are going to know Tracy Wyatt. Also recently married and to an awesome guy, and so now Tracy Wyatt Harris. So Tracy is taking the stage back, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But South 85 will be in the Henry Jolly Park on Saturday evening with the concert starting at 7. And Tracy, let's talk a little bit about taking the stage back.
Yeah, taking the stage back. So, you know, when you approached me or messaged me about playing again, and when I found out, you know, it's going to be a 3-hour show, and so I was just now, you know, starting to get back out in, you know, with my band, and I got some new players, so everything's a lot new. So coming back from having breast cancer, you know, I hadn't done this in a couple of years, full band, so I was really excited to get the offer to come back, especially to Gaffney, my hometown, which I'm very proud of. I always give a shout out to my us Gaffneyites and our Indians. So I'm happy and I'm excited to get to play, and I've had a lot of people, you know, tell me they're glad I'm back on stage.
Well, I assure you, you can take as many breaks as you want because we want to celebrate with you. And if you want to know more about Tracy's journey, you can go to GodYouKnowIHatePink.com on Facebook and the
it's
internet,
on
right? And on WordPress. So, but we're glad to have you back on the stage. We are honored to be. I know you played a couple of weeks ago at the Plum Hollow Festival, and that's great. You got on stage. This is your first solo concert at coming back, and I have assured her that no one has a problem if she needs to take a break. We never know what South Carolina heat's going to do to us on a good day. So we want you guys to come out Saturday night. I'm going to continue to talk to Tracy a moment before we get into all of those details. But South 85, how would you come up with a name like South 85?
Well, original founding member, Kathy Neal, she and I were good friends, and you know, I was out doing karaoke contests and things, and trying to get my you know, able to stand up in front of people and things of that nature. You know, I've never done the band thing before. She's like, why don't we just start a band? And so she just started playing guitar and stuff, and she's an amazing songwriter, so she had a lot of songs written. And just one day we were at the lake, actually, at Lake Wiley, just she and I. She's on one end laying, I'm on the other, and I'm like, gosh, we got to come up with a name. It's got to be who we are, you know, where we're from. And then, you know, my marketing thing in me is like that visionary. I was like, you know, something's got to be a trademark where they see it. When they see it, they're going to think about us. And so I thought, South 85.
South 85, and that was the connector to you and Kathy. And that was, that didn't happen yesterday, 2006. So South 85 has been around for a really long time. And so some of your influencers, and who have you opened for? I know we've already talked about this, so I have a sneak peek in some notes, but some fun things.
We have been extremely blessed. When South 85 started, I mean, it just kind of took off. And 2008, we released our first CD. It was a self-produced CD at a studio in Charlotte, and it was called El Camino. Had a lot of bluegrass, country type instrumentation in it. Really, we were so proud of that album, and it done really well. Actually, it's sold out twice now.
Oh, awesome.
And I just had fans recently asking for the CD again, and I'm like, well, let's have a fundraiser, and so we can order some more. So, because you know you got to order so many.
Right.
So, but if I sit back and look at all the things that we have done, I just can't imagine. I don't ever want to forget them. I don't want to be 80 years old, but I can't even remember doing that on stage, because we've been so, you know, fortunate to open for Little Texas and Jamie Johnson, we were on Hank Jr.'s Rowdy Friends tour.
That's the tour I would want to be on.
3 hot days. I mean, it was Hank Jr., Sugarland, Leonard Skinner, Gretchen Wilson. There was a lot of acts, you know, there. We were very fortunate to get to play that and to meet them as well. And Hank's just a cut up as he seems to be, so he wanted to know about moonshine. Like, what is it about? If we tell them we're from South Carolina, they want to ask about moonshine.
Well, and that's kind of a perfect segue into the Moonshiners reunion. You guys, you were the first female to ever play at the Moonshiners reunion, and the first band to play all original music there.
Yeah.
And those, you know, some of your influencers, but you've also been an influencer for some female artists. Do you want to talk a minute about that?
Yeah, I thought about, you know, when we started, you know, there was no one like us. You know, of course there's female singers and things, but you really didn't hear about it around here. You know, even in Charlotte or in Greenville or wherever. And, you know, I've had many females message me, call me, come up to me at shows, or, you know, have their own bands now and say, you know, you were really pioneers. You laid, you know, the stage out for all those other ladies to, and that makes me feel really good, because when we started there was no one like us, and there's still no one like us. And our music and how we write about it, we're known for man-hating songs.
Are you?
Yes. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
But yeah, when I'm on stage, I'm like, look, the more you screw up, the more songs you're gonna write. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Finding that silver lining.
My drummer mentioned that, and it's my new drummer. He was like, gosh, you sure have a lot of man-hating songs. And I said, but you like them apparently, because you want to play drums. So, you know, we're known for that, but we have just truly been blessed, and it makes me feel good that I know that these other ladies feel that they can get up there too and do the same thing.
Right.
And lead a band. Not all guys lead bands. We got some really, really awesome women out there. Lucretia, Anna Lee, Bernadette Swingham. I don't know if y'all know her. She's from Gaffney. There's just so many women. Rashawn Marie, Brandy Colt. Just a lot that really paved the way.
We're going to have our schedule full for the next several years. We start collecting all these names. We continue to collect names and love it, because we get contacts every day, and we're going, okay, we may be booking like 3 or 4 years out now. So, all right, so South 85, Tracy Wyatt Harris, alternative country, Americana, Southern rock, blues. She's performing Saturday night at the Henry Jolly Park at 102 Railroad Avenue in Gaffney, South Carolina. It's located right downtown. We will have food trucks, and we will have Kona Ice, and we will have a beer tent, and so there's food and beer and cool drink options that are kid-friendly. And we will have bouncy houses that are kid-friendly.
Awesome.
So great night to bring out the family. Bring lawn chairs, bring blankets. We will be watching the weather. This is South Carolina. We never know what's going to happen in a day. So we'll be watching the weather. If the storms come in, and their chances are they're going to go right away. So we are planning on moving forward and bringing this girl back to the stage. Super, super, super excited about it.
I can't wait.
And so, Tracy's vlog. Go follow God, You Know I Hate Pink. And since we have tried for a couple of weeks to get a word out without you knowing it, and it's impossible because we have had thousands, what do we look at it, almost 46,000 people engaged in our post. There's no way to do this other than at our last concert, I told everyone to get off of Facebook Live so you wouldn't know. But I'm going to challenge everyone, wear pink. Show your support and love for Tracy. Wear pink Saturday night, come out, enjoy the concert. 7 to 10, free concert. Bring money for food and some drinks. And anything else? Forgetting anything? I think awesome.
We're just ready. We're ready to be here and rock Gaffney again as I've done before. I can't wait to see all my family and friends and fans that don't get to normally come out. So.
And she really does hate pink, so if enough of us wear it, she'll be mad at me. And someone told me at our last concert, she'll hate you. And I said, that's my goal.
I just learned to embrace it.
So, Congratulations. I know you're doing well. We look forward to celebrating with you. Look forward to bringing you back to the stage. And we expect Gaffney and all surrounding areas to come out and support Tracy this weekend.